It's the mix of people who are in this room, the fact that you've got people coming from such different backgrounds, brain spaces, ideas, and we know that if we're going to, what we care about is putting community businesses at the heart of solving big problems, and we know that if we're going to do that we need lots of brains, and they're all in the room here, so that's fantastic. And I think the other really powerful thing is everybody here is very action oriented. There's a deep and shared commitment to not be a talk shop, but for people to walk away with practical ideas, practical tools and projects that they will push forward, and that's exactly, I think, the space we want to be in. At our table we are discussing the question of neighbourhood health and how we've got this exciting agenda which is supposed to be about preventative care, person-centred within local communities, but we know that that will be most powerful if community businesses are at the heart of that, and so our question is how can we design a very practical demonstrator to experiment, explore, understand and advocate for community businesses to be at the heart of that neighbourhood health agenda. Community business is locally accountable, serving local people and kind of meeting local need, and it's also trading. But exactly what form it takes, we're pretty agnostic about. The key thing is it's really locally rooted and doing what the community needs, and doing that in some way, which is trading. But we know that they come in all shapes and sizes in different places. At our table, we've covered both some of the classic barriers and some of the enabling conditions. So we know that we need to focus on things like budgets being available to individual organisations, but also pooled budgets, and different approaches to commissioning, and kind of a different approach to collaboration and convening. These are things that we know. I think one of the things that I found exciting about the way that we might approach a demonstrator is, in a period where the system is in flux and not necessarily going to be open to sort of as broadly as it should be, that there's an opportunity now for community businesses themselves to convene kind of different groups in a local area and articulate their vision of neighbourhood health, so that we're able to articulate that and act on it sooner rather than later and put those ideas at the centre of this emerging agenda, without waiting for all of the people to be in place.